Welcome back to episode 21 of Toast Talks.
He's got the
I'm
Buddha
Brett.
statue.
This is the fucking Hindu Buddha, and that's Toast. Here
Hell
we
yeah.
are,
We're
episode
here.
21.
Oh, we're in it. Alright, I thought that was the practice run.
Oh no, we're fucking sending it.
Oh, full send. Well, we're here. Tyler, fucking hell of a week. It's been both online, offline, in the line, up the line, sideways of the line, fucking broken line, all that shit. Fucking, you wanna lead this off because we got quite the I wouldn't say like jam-packed episode, but quite the spicy one, to say the least.
Yeah, man, we got some shit going on. So, you want me to talk about my week, or you want to hop into yours?
You know. Yeah, let me get this shit off my chest because
All right.
so like the last couple weeks I've been I switched jobs like I talked about, and there's this one pain in the ass that I just need cause like let me give you a hypothetical, right? Say you're running a lemonade stand, right?
Okay.
A simple lemonade stand, and you hire a guy to run this lemonade stand for you, right? I'm not naming any names, not putting anybody on the fucking spot, but this guy runs your lemonade stand, right? You leave him alone. He's like, bet he's gonna go fucking make some lemonade, and when somebody walks up, he's gonna sell it. That's his job. He's gonna make some lemonade, and people are gonna sell it. You come back after 8 hours. This motherfucker has no lemonade, no money, and fucking no lemons left. And you walk down, you're like, yo, what the fuck happened to all the lemons? He's like, oh, we sold it all. Oh, well, where's the money? Well, yeah, we sold it all. Like, like, if you left somebody in front in charge of something, like this is for food, obviously, but like you leave somebody in charge of your lemonade stand, you got no product to show for it, no money that you're making, and he's still there.
Okay, yeah.
Are you gonna have that dude running your lemonade stand the next day?
No, I don't think so.
So why the fuck is this fucker that's doing prep still working there after he's wasted all this fucking money? He's done nothing to show for it, and he ain't learned a goddamn thing.
Man, I was waiting to see how you were gonna tie it all in.
That's all I had to say, bro. Literally, people that are completely useless in a business and are only a liability to your bottom line and your profit, and they've made no improvement. They don't bring anything to the table. Yo, why do you still have them working there? But yeah, no, not naming any names, but if anybody's listening to this that knows the situation that's going down, they know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. And that's all. Yeah, I just had to. But that dude, yeah, just needs to be gone. As far for the well-being of anybody that's fucking working at the bar that I'm at. It's just too much money down the drain, time wasted fixing his problems, and yeah, I'm just done with it. But all that shit was going down yesterday, and I came home and we had a lovely little neighborly bonfire, and that cheered me right up. You know, I was like, yo, today's a really shitty cloudy day, and I'm just gonna fucking I need some fresh air, and I go outside. I go in my little back porch area. It's got the window to the backyard. I see some smoke going up. I'm like, damn, the yard's on fire. But it wasn't the yard. It was just the fire pit. And the guy downstairs by himself. I'm like, damn, what's going on, bro? He's like, oh, not much. Fire. Daughter's coming over with some friends later. And I'm like, all right, bet. So I'm just chilling outside. His daughter comes. Her friend comes. And it was a dude. And so we're all just chilling around the fire. And the lady over the fence, she peeps her head because I guess she's seeing the smoke too. She's like, hey. We're like, hey. And she comes over. We're talking for a little bit. And her husband hears his wife over the fence. He's like, hey, hon. She's like, hey, hon. And then he comes over. And yeah.
Fucking party, man.
Yeah, so it started off as 1, turned into 4, turned into 6, turned into their daughter coming over with all the dogs. So it was 8 plus 3 dogs, and then they get the other neighbor from the corner, and we're all just chilling, having a nice low time after I just went through all that shit with the other dude at work that shall not be named because he doesn't deserve it. And yeah, I completely forgot about all the shit that happened at work because I was just enjoying, my lovely time out with all the neighbors that I never really got to meet. But they're all cool people, and we were chilling out. And you know what the best part about that whole night was we were chilling by the fire, and when the daughter came over, she had brought over a bowl, like a little disposable, like styrofoam, a bowl of blueberries that they had picked like earlier that day. And they're like, "Yo, we got some blueberries. Like, here, you can have these. We have a bunch." And I'm like, "Oh, bet." So I ate a couple of them, and I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it with my neighbor from downstairs, and I'm like, "Yo, I could probably make a pie out of these." He's like, "Yeah, that'd be a pretty good idea." I'm like, "Damn, I do got 2 pie crusts upstairs." So I baked a fresh baked blueberry pie from the fresh picked blueberries to cap off my shitty day into a pretty good evening, into an amazing night, because I just had a bunch of fucking blueberry pie, and that shit was awesome. So basically, your day is what you make out of it, because I was having a really shitty morning into my afternoon, but the back end of my afternoon was fucking kosher, let me tell you.
Hey, man, that's the best when you can get out of work, fucking. Well, for me, I get out of work, I sit in the car, and I just turn off now. I just fucking forget about all of it. Because, man, when I was working at Staples, I would drive the whole way home, like, fucking going nuts. I'd get home, I'd have to rant. Now, bro, I get in the car, fucking mind just shuts off, and I'm on the way home. I just don't even worry about work anymore. Just fucking move on. That's the best thing you can do.
Yeah. Is a good quote. Was it a bad day, or was it a bad 45 seconds that you thought about all day?
Yeah.
And I had a really shitty day. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it was all day that I was having a bad day. But like at the end of the day, like I had passed that already. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't gonna let that anger carry over into me meeting a whole bunch of nice people. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
So that was basically my week. But
getting inspirational on fucking Toast Talks.
yeah, well, I just had to spit some facts, but I had to get that shit off my chest first, because that was pissing me off, and it was a good preamble to the rest of the day, because it was like, yo, like I could not have wanted to get out of that place faster. And as soon as I got back, I'm like, man, fuck this, fuck everything, I'm done. Hey, that's a fire, isn't it? And it just went up from there.
There you go, man. Yo, so
how was your week, bro?
Man, my week it wasn't all fucking cupcakes and fucking rainbows and lollipops either.
And blueberry pie.
No, not even close. I didn't have no fires or nothing. I did have a fire in my fucking motor. Well, not really, but anyway. Bro, so I'm a painter, for those of you that don't know. I drive from school to school, and I fucking slap paint on walls and stuff. Well, this is my second week alone, and I've been working in school the whole time. I've been like busting my ass because this lady's got like a bunch of shit she wanted me to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to paint like fucking 30 doors in the office. I got that done in like 3-ish days, and then the fourth day, I was fucking, bro. I don't think I've ever worked so fucking hard at work before. I was out in the fucking like 95 degrees out all fucking day outside painting this stupid fucking line because they got this stupid red line on the sidewalk around like the whole fucking school.
Oh
and
my.
and bro, the schools down here, it's outdoor hallways, so like
yep.
it's sidewalk everywhere. And she thought I was gonna paint the entire fucking red line. Bro, I would have needed fucking 800 gallons of paint and like
3 more people.
Yeah, literally. So I ended up painting probably like half of it, because I was like, I'm just gonna do the faded parts, you know?
Yeah.
And then they had like these entry signs that
Mhm.
say, "Oh, stay to the left" or whatever. So I painted those too out in the fucking sun. And now keep in mind, I put the sunscreen on, bro. Got
Damn.
home, man. It didn't do a fucking thing. Burnt like on my hand. My arm was fine.
Yeah.
Burnt on the top of my hands. Uh, fucking fried on the neck.
Yeah.
And then when I got home, I immediately put sweatpants on because it was like kind of cold in the house.
Yeah.
Well, when I went to bed, I can't sleep with sweatpants. I got a fucking free ball and, like
Yeah.
shorts on. Well, when I took my sweatpants off, I got into bed. I'm like, damn, bro, my gotta be burning a little bit. Look down, the fucking legs were fried too. So I was fucking pissed, man. I
This
busted my ass. I never got a thank you, a kiss my ass, nothing.
this is coming from the guy too that spent like 2 or 3 years working inside of an air conditioned Staples,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
now he's painting outside in the Florida heat.
yeah. And I spent the first couple months of this job like working with other people that honestly don't work that hard. And now that I'm alone, there's nobody to slow me down. So I'm going at my pace, and my pace is pretty fucking quick.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like overworking myself. It's mostly my fault, really. There's no one else to blame. But I was so fucking mad because I was sunburnt and shit. But man, the guys over there, they're looking out for me because the next day I was telling I was telling the one guy like, "Oh, dude, I got fucking fried. Like, sucks. Blah 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 blah." So I went to do another outside job at a different school, and the guy called me up and was like, "Yo, I talked to boss man, and he says that you can come over here and help me out in this office. It's fucking 75 degrees with AC on here. Like
I'll bet.
we could spend the rest of the week on this." I'm like, "Okay, cool.
What
I'll
a
have
guy.
somebody to work with. Fucking I'll be in AC. Don't have to worry about putting the sunscreen on or nothing." So it all ended up working out pretty good.
What a fucking guy. He really, really got your back there because he was like, ignore the slinky. Fucking. Really, he was like, oh man, my dude's out here in the fucking frying pan. Let me get him back in the fucking cooler real quick.
Yeah,
And yeah, all
yeah,
worked
bro.
out in the end.
Like one of those guys that's been there for like 15 years, so he's like kind of got some say. And
Yeah.
I guess boss man wanted somebody with me to like, kind of see if I was worth the fuck or not.
Hmm.
Well, the guy realized pretty quick that I'm not half bad. So,
There
like it's working out
you
until
go.
fucking until last night I'm on my way home. I get onto the fucking main road and this guy ahead of me is going slow as fuck. I'm getting pissed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then like we're trying to get onto the highway. And finally he fucking gets on the gas. I'm like, "All right, bet. It's time to go. Like fucking green flag Daytona 500 this shit."
Yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah.
you know how I am. I fucking get on the gas. I'm like, "Damn, bro, this shit is feeling sluggish as fuck." And so the way that I sit in my fucking car, I'm like laying in the car because it's a Mustang, and like I gotta lay in the car so I'm
you
not
you
like
can't
right on.
you can't sit up in a Mustang. Your head will hit the roof.
Literally, yeah. So like I'm leaning back. I can't really see the lights like on my dash, like my check engine light and shit. So I don't see what's going on. So I'm on the fucking gas pedal, sluggish as fuck. I'm like, all right, must just be like the AC, I guess. I don't know. So
It's
so
the
like
AC.
I'm like, all right, I'll turn the AC down and then I'll give it a little more gas. So turn the AC down, give it some more gas. I'm like, holy shit, this fucking thing's sluggish. So I kind of got up in my chair, got up in
Yeah,
my
yeah.
seat,
If
kind of
you're
get my,
listening to this on SoundCloud, by the way, you're missing out.
oh yeah, literally. So I get up in the seat, like get my hands on the wheel, cause it's like 70-mile-an-hour fucking road, and I'm only going like 60 because my shit ain't going. And when I got up, I looked at the dash. I see that check engine light. I'm like, fuck. me, man. So I had to limp her home, and it's looking like it's just like fucking spark plugs or whatever, and it's just
Yeah.
gonna be like an easy fix. That's what I'm hoping. I already bought all the shit for it, but man, I was shitting my pants, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's not the spark plugs, then you're gonna have to get a new fucking piston or something, cause
Ah, yeah,
uh,
I'm gonna be buying a new car. We can skip on the MacBook. I'll be making payments on a fucking brand new Mustang.
yeah. Speaking of, you starting on the MacBook yet?
Bro, I was gonna get it today, and then I didn't have a car today, and now I got to spend all the money on the car.
Oh
So
man,
we'll see next week.
next week. But
I've been saying that for 3 weeks.
yeah, it's even if it took you another 3 fucking months, it'd still be faster than this than Corona going away.
Yeah, that's a fact. That was a killer transition too.
Hell yeah, because our next or well latest on the news from this week, they were testing out a vaccine for Corona, and stage 1 trials of it kept on coming back. Like 8 out of 45 people were getting good antibodies to fight it off, and the last one that they put out this week said that it was 45 out of 45 people got good antibodies to resist the thing. So now they're expanding it to 30,000 people. So if this next wave of trials goes good, say like fucking, I think like a good threshold is like 60 or 70% of people,
Yeah,
then that shit should hopefully fucking. But like, it's only July, probably before fucking, definitely before like Christmas break, like into the New Year's, there'll be a fucking, uh, everything should be like going back to normal if they could get a good vaccine by like, middle of September, end of October.
man, I thought they were saying that they could have the vaccine by like July 27th, or is that just when they're starting the trial?
That must be when they're starting the trial, bro. There's no way that they could have the whole vaccine ready because the vetting process. Well, first of all, so coronavirus, the incubation time in the body is 2 weeks before you even show symptoms, and
Yeah,
then you have to test that across multiple people, like multiple thousands of people this time for at least for this next trial, and so like you have to like between the 2 weeks incubation time, the time of development of the vaccine, the time that it takes to go through the first couple of trials, which is like animal testing and lab testing and drug tests, and basically like, let's see what the dosage is so we don't give people lethal amounts of coronavirus, pretty much.
yeah,
Once all that shit goes through, then you got the stage 1 or 2 trials that they just finished, which was like the small group test, and that has to go through for the whole 2 week incubation period, plus another like a couple weeks to see if they're actually like resistant to it. And then they just came back with the results on like Wednesday. It's Friday now, but it was like Wednesday that they said, "Yo, 45 out of 45 people came back with good antibodies, so we're gonna expand it." So I guess was it the freaking it's the 17th, so the 27th would be a week and a half from now, like middle of
yeah.
the next week. But or like the beginning, like yeah, the beginning of next week, not next week, the week after. It'd be like the next Monday or whatever. But yeah, like let's say they inject 30,000 people with the vaccine at the end of July. Probably they'll probably know really well if it's worth a damn or not by like well before Labor Day.
Yeah.
And then if it's worth a damn, then that gives them 3 months to bust out as many doses of vaccine that they can and then by the time that everybody shot up, hopefully it'll be like Christmas break or like Thanksgiving break. You know what I mean?
So is this gonna be like a one-time shot deal, or is this gonna be like a
We don't know.
no
We don't
idea?
know. Yeah, we don't know because that was the thing that I heard Fauci's talking about like way back in the beginning when everyone was like, "Yo, when are we gonna get a vaccine?" And everyone was like really panicking. Was like, "Yo, even if we get a good vaccine, we don't." we won't know the scope of how long it's gonna last until it doesn't last anymore. You know.
Yeah.
So it could be months, it could be years, it could be weeks. You know. But
Yeah, because it could end up being like a flu shot.
yeah, where you got to come back every year for it.
Yeah.
I mean,
or like, bro, swine flu. We got that shit once.
yeah.
You know, like when we were real little.
I mean, but that's like it must be a better vaccine, you know?
Yeah.
It's like we like not to say that the one that they just came up with is bad, but we just don't know how long it's gonna last because
don't know what it is.
it's brand fucking new. It's a brand new disease. So yeah, I mean, good news on the horizon because if we could at least get like the medical community fucking shot up really quick, then that will lower like the freaking reinfection rate because like those guys are obviously frontline.
Yeah, and then shoot up all the kids.
Yeah, so they can go back to school. Yep, and then everybody like essential workers and then non-essential workers. That's how it should go. It should be like medical. Well, obviously, fucking the medical staff is essential workers, but it should be like anybody that works in a hospital or around hospitals, like first responders, like firemen and police officers and shit like that, and then bust out everybody that's like enrolled in school, so they can get back to school.
Fucking talking college, fucking all the way through.
Yeah, because like parents rely on school to watch their kids so they can go to work. You know what I mean? So like even if you reopen the economy and everybody's got a vaccine or like say all the adults have vaccines, they're not going to be able to go to work if they got 3 kids at home. So get the kids done first, get the workers done second. And there you go. That's the bread and toast road to reopening the economy, all right?
We should be running the fucking show, man.
Yeah, if we were politicians, there'd be world peace already. Tell me. They just don't want us, you know what I'm saying? They don't want us, but they need us, you know what I'm saying? We're like the Batman of politicians.
Yo, so who would be the president? Who would be vice president? You'd probably be president. I'd probably just sit back, be like, fuck it, I'll let you run.
Yeah, that does sound like you. You'd be oh shit, EJ got shot. I gotta run this shit.
Yeah. Be like, hey yo, I'll be in my office. You get assassinated?
No.
Yo, Wimmy.
No. I'll be in my office. Here's the beep of the PlayStation. Man, yeah. I walk in like, yo, we gotta talk about this Russia thing. He's on the racing wheel playing Forza.
Yeah.
He's 1v1ing his Secret Service officers.
Oh shit.
Like, yo, they're invading us from the southern border. He's like, yo, but I'm in first place though, and I'm gonna take this whole Grand Prix. So hold on a second.
Hey, bro, I can't pause this shit, man.
He's like, yo, Russia's coming for us. He's like, yeah, I know. I'm 1v1ing Putin right now, bro. He's eating my dust. Let me tell you. Oh man. Watch out. Bread and Toast 2034. We're coming at you. Oh wait, no, we got to be 35. Fucking 2038, I think. Or no. 14. Yeah, 2038.
Cut that part out so they still elect us.
Yeah, like we're getting elected after all the other shit, right?
Yeah.
No. Yo, if you believe in bread and toast for president and vice president, click the link down below, and it'll probably bring you nowhere because we have no link for it. But we will have one. by 2038. We promise. Bread and toast out,
Yeah.
or bread and toast for president. Check it out on breadandtoast.com.
Hey, fuck yeah.
We're coming we're coming out with the breezies. They're like Yeezys but made out of bread.
Oh man.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
Oh my lord. The breezies. I can imagine.
Yo, so what the fuck else is going on around the world?
Oh man. Besides Kanye for president.
Yeah, really.
I mean, fucking Twitter got hacked by Bitcoin not that long ago. Or
See, I was fucking sleeping when that happened, I guess.
yeah. So I guess I'll fill in the people that I mean, if you're under a rock like Tyler, then you haven't heard about this. But I think it was over 120 high profile accounts on Twitter were hacked by somebody behind like in Bitcoin or whatever that they basically made them all tweet out the same thing, which was yo, like click this for this reason and donate for this, cause. And it had nothing to do with the people that were behind the tweets or that were behind the accounts. You know what I mean? So all these famous accounts, like the Apple account, the Bill Gates account, like freaking a couple like high name celebrities and sports people or whatever, were just all targeted and put out these links basically to funnel money into somebody's account. And yeah, freaking Twitter was like, nah, we can't have that because this is obviously a freaking scam for somebody to eat up everybody's wallets on Twitter. And so they shut down anybody with a verified check mark. If you had a blue check, you couldn't touch shit for a couple hours. And
Oh,
oh, you heard about this now.
I heard about that. Didn't know why though.
Yeah, see, everybody with a blue check couldn't tweet because they were fucking. There was a bunch of high profile accounts that got hacked into stealing money from their followers.
Oh, I mean that's a good play by the hackers, man.
Right? But
Fuck.
yeah, now they got the FBI on them because the freaking FBI is investigating Twitter's. They're investigating where the money went, so people could obviously fucking be reimbursed, and so they could put somebody behind bars. But yeah, fucking.
Yeah, that was Wednesday night because I was watching the All-Star race and like scrolling through Twitter, NASCAR like they had to retweet tweets from like a different page because verified accounts could retweet but they couldn't tweet.
Mm-hmm.
So they were having to retweet from an account that wasn't fucking didn't have the blue check mark. I was like,
And you were
damn, this
just like,
shit's kind
what?
of weird. What the
Yeah,
fuck's going?
that's weird. It's definitely like strange to see or it was definitely strange to see it unfold. But like now that you know the reasons behind it, whoever did that was fucking smart, to be honest, because like
Oh
they
yeah,
caught all those freaking Twitter simps that were just like, yo, yo,
yo,
I fucking love following the Apple Twitter account. Yo, let me take all my money right now, like you don't already. And yeah, they
yo,
cashed
hold
out.
up though. I bet you Apple's password's pretty easy. It's probably like fuck Bill Gates.
It's probably like fucking. It's probably like 0001.
Fuck Windows 2020.
They fucking hack us like, yo, you guys can't put out that episode. There's some sensitive
Right.
information on that shit. Yeah, but everybody on Twitter was shut down, and yeah, a lot of people were butthurt about that. But honestly, it only lasted for a couple hours, and now they're tracking down the money. Or the FBI is tracking down the money. So, freaking hell yeah, that was the freaking Twitter hack. Yo, I think now's a good time for Tyler's rant section of the podcast. Oh man, he's fucking ready because this.
Listen, bro, this shit is like fresh out of the fucking oven, all right? This shit was just happening. I bet you if I pulled out my phone right now, she's probably still talking about it. Yeah, I got some Snapchats from her, so that's definitely about this. Bro, today's rant, this is what it's about. Tapestries on
Ooh.
women's fucking walls, bro.
Okay.
I'm
See,
what do you think about tapestries?
I think that they're pretty cool. I don't think that like, so like there's some of them that are like, oh, okay, you got a tapestry, and then there's some of them that are like, yo, that's really fucking dope. You know what I mean? Because there's like you can get them in whatever. And I've seen like some like really dope like Rick and Morty ones or like just some psychedelic ones and shit like that. But like one that I've seen a million times where I'm just like, yo, I can't like I couldn't be bothered is the one that it's just like a fucking circle that with
Yeah,
the
it's that
like band.
fucking spiral shit.
Yeah, it's like a circle and it looks like bandana. You got more fireworks, by the way. I don't know if you could pick that up on the mic.
Yeah, I got that.
Fucking, we're episode 14. We're back again. No,
Yeah.
you're two weeks late for 4th of July now. The circle tapestry with like the bandana markings and like the freaking they're all like one solid color or they're like one color with like bleach marks in it
Yeah.
or some bullshit like that, and then it's all just white markings that looks like nothing. And it's like, yo, like this is dope, but or it's like nice to have, I guess, but like one, you could have bought anyone that was like way cooler than that, and two, you probably have 4 of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, so we definitely don't agree 100% on this tapestry thing because I think tapestries are like the fucking ugliest shit that there is. And bro, if you're a woman with a fucking tapestry on your wall, like that one that you're talking about, you are the most basic, fucking annoying white bitch. Like,
You own Ugg boots, ripped jeans, and a gray hoodie. I
yes,
guarantee you.
yeah, so she was talking about it like a couple of weeks ago. She's like, "Oh, I really want to get tapestry for the apartment when we move in." I just ignored it because I'm like, "All right, this is just gonna blow over. There's no way she's gonna buy a fucking tapestry because that shit is like awful." So tonight, bro, she sends me a picture of a tapestry. I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And she says, "Oh, what do you think of the design on this tapestry? My parents think it's real ugly." Now, don't get me wrong. The design on the tapestry was pretty dope. It was like a skeleton with like some mountains in the background and
So
shit.
what's there to complain about? If it looks cool and it's going up on an empty piece of wall, then what the fuck's
Man,
the problem?
man, it's like hanging a towel on the on the fucking wall. It
What
looks like shit, bro.
I have a poster. This isn't even a poster. It's a piece of fabric that's printed with Kingdom Hearts, and it's got
Man, man,
Sora, Woody, Donald, and fucking Goofy on that bitch. And that's basically a small Kingdom Hearts tapestry.
man. No, that's a fucking poster.
No, because it's not a poster. Because it's not on poster board and it's not on paper. It's on a thin piece of what looks like freaking bed fabric. It's a
No,
it's
no,
basic.
bro,
Yes,
that is a poster.
that is not a poster, bro. That's not a poster.
Oh
If
my
it was
god.
a no, bro. That's not a poster. It came with the game. It's not a poster because I could wash it with fucking detergent and it would look the same. I wouldn't throw a poster in the wash.
Oh, okay, you got a point there. Well, man, no, just tapestries. They're just not it.
Nah,
And
bro. You're
and
just hard
I'm
headed, bro.
and bro, I'm trying to tell her. I said, do not buy that tapestry. I said, if you get that tapestry, every time you take a picture, because she wants to put it like behind her bed. Every
Yeah.
time you send me a picture and I see that fucking tapestry in the background, I'm gonna want to throw up all over my fucking phone. Do not
You
become
just
one
said
of
it
the
looked cool
bitches for
though.
the tapestry. Bro, it looks cool. Put it on a
Yo,
painting. Put it on
yo,
a painting.
yo. It's a big painting on a piece of fabric.
No, no, no,
No,
no,
it's not the
bro.
same. It's not the same. But yo, to be like, yo, you can't. That's like, yo, I love tomatoes, but I hate ketchup. It's like I love what's on there, but I hate what it's in. You know, like, yo, it looks the same.
Dude, okay, it's like you wouldn't hang a jersey on the wall, but
Yes, you
like
would.
no, listen. You wouldn't hang just the jersey on the wall. You would put the jersey in like a case. You know what I mean? Like a frame. That looks cool as shit. If you took the tapestry and put it in like a frame or put it on a canvas or some shit, then it looked dope as fuck. But to just
Well,
hang a fucking towel on the wall, because it's gonna, no matter how you do it, bro, it's gonna be hanging somewhere, like hanging
well,
down. It's gonna
well,
look like shit.
that means that she's just fucking terrible at pitting up a thing, and it should be stretched out to the point where it doesn't have fucking slack. But if she's got loops in the shit where it's like, yo, there's a one hook in the middle and it's 8 foot wide, and you got two big ass fucking, then I could be like, yo, that looks like shit. Like, hang it up properly. But well, first of all, they don't make canvases big enough to put a tapestry on. But like, to get a case for a tapestry would cost like fucking hundreds of dollars, bro.
Well, I'm not saying put the tapestry in a case. I'm
You just
saying,
did.
no, I'm saying, bro, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. You got me so fucked up, bro.
Well, because
It,
I'm bringing
no,
valid
no,
points to the
no,
argument,
no,
bro.
you're not. No, you're not. The design is dope. Okay? The
Okay.
design needs to go on like a framed picture or like a canvas. It, I don't care what the design looks like when it's on a fucking tapestry, bro. Because I've never seen a tapestry hung on a wall that wasn't hanging somewhere, and it just looks like fucking shit, man.
Have well, you've been looking at all the fucking basic white bitch tapestries, and they don't know how to work a hammer and a nail. But my dude Will
And
that I
fucking
used to.
Emily doesn't either.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Don't hate on tapestries because your girlfriend doesn't know how to use fucking basic tools. Because my dude had multiple of them in his apartment, and I took a lot of inspiration from his apartment into my apartment when I fucking did mine. And I don't have any tapestries because I do my own art, but I was definitely considering getting one. The only thing is that I would get like 8 hooks to put that shit up. I wouldn't get 3 hooks and have it hanging in a million places. Or I would get like a fucking bar or not a bar, like a roll of like mounting tape, and like have
Okay.
the whole top fucking sealed. Like do all the fucking corners so that shit don't move. Because I have like fans and like maybe I want to get an AC. If that shit's blowing around like a fucking flag on a windy day, then that shit it's not gonna look the same. But if you have like mounting tape and you got that shit secured like in all 4 corners, it's stretched out properly, yo, it's basically like having a painted wall that you can take down. Your bitch just doesn't know how to fucking use a hammer.
Oh man. Okay, well here's another thing then. She's got a cat that's a pain in the ass. Don't you
Oh,
think the cat's
that's gonna
gonna
tear it up. That's gonna
it,
tear it up.
okay. See, there we go.
The cat's
See
gonna tear it up if the cat wants to tear it up.
see
It's if or when it's gonna do it. And then when it does fucking do it, if it does, then she'll be like, "Oh my god, the cat ripped up the tapestry." And then she'll either be like, "Well, I gotta throw it away and get another one," or she'll throw it away and forget about it. Which I guarantee you, she'll take the fucking former rather than the latter.
man, I told her, I said I would rather buy a fucking $600 painting for you than see you put up a fucking $15 tapestry on your wall because I don't want to see it. Fuck tapestries. That's all I got to say for my fucking rant. Fuck tapestries, bro. Fuck
Oh,
tapestries.
you're a hater, bro. Because
Man, we got
yo,
fired up. Shit.
because I feel like if you took a tapestry and just put it on the front of like a very big T-shirt, like it wouldn't look so fucking shitty anymore to you. But just because it's fucking cut out and it's on fabric, like
I'm telling you, if you put if you put this design on a T-shirt, I'll send you the design if I can find it. It's a pretty cool design, but
I
just
believe you.
it's on a tapestry.
I don't get that part though. Why are you so caught up on that? Like I guarantee you the only tapestries that you've really seen have been in the rooms of teenage white girls.
Yo, what makes a tapestry anyway? It's just a fucking blanket. It's just a fucking blanket on the wall. Am I gonna hang? Am I gonna hang this shit?
It's not the same, bro. It's definitely not the fucking same
Am
because a
I gonna
tapestry
hang this shit on the wall?
no, it's not the fucking same because one, tapestries are like way too fucking it'd be like sleeping with a bed sheet, really. Not really a blanket at all, but like that's one. But two, they're built with the or made with the intention that you're gonna fucking pit it up, not fucking pit it over your bed. You know what I mean? Like it could be the same material all you want if it's big as fuck and it's squared off to be this is the edge, this is the middle, this is the fucking picture. Like then that's a tapestry over a bed sheet. Don't try to make that comparison because it's not the same. You can't get tapestries in fucking full size, queen size, and king size. That's the difference. All right.
All right, man. I got nothing else more to add. I'm so
All right.
fucking fired up.
All right, bro.
Jesus Christ.
If you guys enjoyed this spicy ass episode of Bread and Toast, make sure you guys subscribe on breadandtoast.com. Drink some of Tyler's salty tears. Hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat. Tyler, where can they find you?
They can find me at Tyler Pennell _50 on all social media and on breadandtoast.com.
There you go. And you can
And
find
TikTok.
me at oh yeah, we're on TikTok if that shit still survives the summer. So
Hey, yeah.
there you go. For another time. You can find me at honestly it's just EJ on Instagram, EJ Thompson on Facebook, and honestly it's just EJ on Snapchat. So yeah, fucking I don't really got much more else to say. And I think I hear the outro.
Fuck Corona. And we're gonna fucking send it to the outro. Stay hydrated, kids.
Drink water.
And fuck tapestries.